We want repeat customers. We want to build a brand loyalty that goes on outside of this one trick pony of somebody buys something from us and then they just head their way. We want to move away from unstructured data into more actionable insights. We want to move our customers, our end users, our partners from the grunt work of sorting through just massive amount of information and automate a vast majority of this so that we get a summarization of information. A very similar challenge is addressed or needs to be addressed by us on the service and customer support side, right? We want to move from a very high cost, high turnover to having service as a strategic component of our business. We want to automate and prioritize for high value requests that customers have. And we want to automate away a significant amount of mundane work. We want to make sure that we are aware of accounts before they turn red. We want to eliminate frustrating customer experience. So this is the summary of what a customer lifecycle looks like. And all the things that you see down here are a sample of use cases that you can enable in your Salesforce with AI today. And this is one of the things that we do at GPTfy is you can enable almost all of these. I'm going to run an account 360, right? So I'm on this account. It has a bunch of related opportunities and some cases, very sort of typical things. I hit run GPTfy, and what you will see it come back is a very cohesive summary of all the opportunities, of all the cases. Another interesting angle to this is to look at a sentiment journey. Same idea across the board. Every one of these interactions that I've had with this customer on these case comments, we can apply AI to it and we can get a sentiment of all of those things. And that is a really nifty way to make sure that we are able to address challenges as they come up. One of the biggest areas of concern that we constantly hear from customer is around security and trust. And particularly if you're joining from EU, you are concerned about GDPR, you're concerned about the AI Act. There is a whole lot of compliance and regulatory obligation that organizations have today, and those kind of regulations are constantly evolving. So how do you think about them and how do you address them in your Salesforce and AI solution? The other thing that I'm able to do is I'm also able to mask these things with a whole lot of other set of expressions. So I'm going to go to what we call as our cockpit, and it has a whole section for security. So in this security layer, you can apply a whole lot of things. I can have a block list and I can just put my product names, for example, and I can make sure that all of those products are securely masked before they ever go out. You want something that is running inside your Salesforce security perimeter. There is no third-party data center where GPTfy is running. It's a Salesforce security approved 100% native package, which means at any point of time, the only people who have access to this information is your organization. If you're running this thing, you have data retention requirements. So we support that. You could just enter a number and we would automatically delete all the responses coming back from AI inside your Salesforce so that you can comply with the requirements around this. Siddhant and Carlo, to your question, anything that is coming into Salesforce, going out of Salesforce that we can hook into, right? You can use an event-driven architecture, you can leverage flows, you can leverage a whole lot of other things. And the idea is that, again, we are in that Suez Canal business, right?